What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Fallout 4. So last we left off, we had this crazy Brotherhood blimp kind of flying away off into the distance. I have no idea what that's going to bring. I know I can listen to the radio station to see what the hell that was, but I do want to head out back to Diamond City to see what the detective has to say about everything that we just discovered about our son and how he's actually older now and he's like calling the shots, I guess, or something like that. So I would love to tell you guys that I'm reading comments, but at this point in time, I have stopped reading the Fallout 4 comments because I've been getting more deep into the story, and if I read the comments, then it might lead to spoilers. So if you want to get in contact with me in some way, shape, or form about something in the video other than spoilers, then you can follow me on Twitter and from there message me about something other than Fallout 4. But from now on, I'm pretty much going to avoid the comments, and if you want to not be spoiled, I would go ahead and avoid the comments as well, because I've already had things spoiled for me, but I'm going to pretend like I didn't and then be surprised when they come up, because that's what I do best, and that's what YouTubers do as well. But I will probably skim through comments here and there, maybe in the first durations of the video's release. I'm not going to go ahead and read them any more than 12 hours after the release of the video, because that's when I'm seeing most of the spoilers. It doesn't seem to be heavy spoilers, it mainly is pretty light spoilers. Alright, well, we got a death claw. I'm gonna freaking kill this death claw, because fuck this bitch. Because it's really easy for me to just spam this pistol. And he's not really in a good position. Terrible critical strike. Oh my god, one hit put me down that low? Holy shit. Okay. Hello? Fuck your wing, bitch. Oh my god, I can't see anything when these things hit me. So a Deathclaw came out of that cave. Let's go into the cave. I killed the Deathclaw that came out of it, and I did want to explore this cave. And then we're going to fast travel back to Diamond City. I came this way just to pretty much see this cave. Deathclaw egg? I don't know what a Deathclaw egg. It probably just fetches quite a fancy at the market. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Alright, so we're going to fast travel back into Diamond City right now because I want to sell some stuff, see if I can get some good stuff. I went up in that stat that makes bartering a little bit easier. So I get more money and things sell for less, and I also found that bobblehead that adds like 100 coins to the trader. So let's actually see what we can do. I'm going to sell, I think, all my grenades and like mines and all that kind of crazy stuff because I'm not really going to be a huge fan of that stuff. If you guys have ever tried to be a melee character in Fallout, I tried it in Fallout 3. It is one of the hardest things ever. Like, I've tried it before, but it's only good for those missions. Like that last mission, it would have been great versus those synths. But there's a lot of like long-range missions, and if you try to use a melee, you're gonna get pretty fucked over. But let's go ahead and let me set my marker on my objective. Discuss the findings with Nick. Alright. Nick Valentine is gonna be discussed with. I need somewhere to sleep.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes.
That way in the morning, I guess I'm just gonna talk to Nick Valentine. And then I'm going to sleep in the bed that he allows me to sleep in there. And then in the morning, we'll trade with the traders, sell some stuff, see what we can get. I want to get some more epic shit. I also want to go through some of the new stuff that I got. And upgrade some guns.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
What exactly do we need, Nick?
Kellogg's brain. It's a long shot, but Dr. Amari just might be able to get it jump-started. See what the old Merc knew.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Alright, so I'm level 10. I don't want him to come with me because I like just having Doge meat. Just Doge meat. Nobody else. Somebody's sleeping there. Can I go upstairs and sleep? It's owned. Damn it. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with him.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life.
We gotta find a place to sleep in a bed. Maybe we could go to Kellogg's house.
Nothing
Sleep in
stays
his bed.
hidden forever.
Move,
At least,
bitch.
Not if I have my say.
Alright. Kellogg's house is this way. Nice and easy. We still have his key. All the guns are still here. Probably pick some of those up and sell them and break them down. Let's go ahead and drop one of them. I should be underweight. And then we'll break this stuff down in the morning. Sell some of the mines. We got a bunch of stuff on Doji over here too. And we're going to sleep till morning. This is also going to regain all our health and make us nice and well rested. All our body parts will be healed, so that's good as well. There we go. Should be daytime. 8 a.m. seems like daytime, but I mean Fallout kind of stuff could change that. Earth's rotation and such is slowed down, I suppose. Found something. What the fuck did you find? Hello? What'd you find? Fuck. I pressed open and it didn't open.
Time for a pop quiz, everyone.
Ain't you a little old to be in
We had a
school?
pop quiz yesterday.
And we've learned a lot since then, so we're going to reinforce that knowledge with a little quiz.
But I'm tired.
Wow.
I'm detecting a high degree of fatigue in all our little scholars. Perhaps the quiz can wait?
All right, you guys win. We'll do the quiz later.
Yes!
Hey!
A new scholar come to join us.
sorry. You're
Let's
in the
test
wrong
your math
place.
skills.
This is a
What is
school,
12
not
times 15?
It's the square root of... Who gives a crap?
Now, watch your language around the little ones. I see your parents did not raise you to respect your education. Family. It is important, yes? This thing called love, I hear the children talk about. I think they need that to learn.
A child needs all the love you can give them.
Oh, please do not get upset. Why is it when I talk about these things there are always tears? I have one more question before you leave. It's not another quiz. I don't get to talk to many adults. This love I hear about, do you think you can have it for someone, even if the two of you are very, very different?
That's between you and the other person.
So I have to figure it out for myself, huh? Perhaps it is better to keep things the way they are. Thank you. I've made up my mind about something. This was very helpful.
Mr. Everts, I want to talk to you about your essay on the history of Diamond City.
Hey,
I'm really
Mr.
sorry
Zawicki.
late. It's
This
just
is a
my
school
cat was
for
sick,
children.
and then Everett stole my
Market's
pencil.
outside.
And
I don't know what the fuck that was about. Okay. Why would a dog want me to go in there? It's just like some robot that was horny for a human. That's all that was. We need to head out to our main mission again. I'm just going to continuously do the main mission. We'll do some other stuff later. Talk to Dr. Amari. We'll do more of the side shit later. To Dr. Amari. Park Street Station. Fast travel. Okay, so we're already 20 minutes in. We really haven't accomplished anything besides selling a whole bunch of stuff for bottle caps. So we're going to do that as much as we possibly can. Mainly because I want to stack up on bottle caps and I want to get some more of those rarer items. I think I'm going to Fat Man something this time around. We also killed a Deathclaw, which is pretty awesome. And with just a pistol. Those things are nuts. I might be increasing difficulty here in a little while. I'm not sure if I want to until I've at least beat the game once to kind of, I don't know, play through the story before like stressing out about trying to not die. I knew I was going to do side quests and stuff, but I kind of just want to beat the game. And then you guys can probably recommend side quests that you want me to do, or maybe tell me a part of like, I'll tweet out the part of the map and you guys can message me back which, like, what you want me to explore and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the idea. I'm going to stick to the main missions and then do what you guys want to see. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Pretty original. Alright, we're going to go talk to Doc. Everything seems to getting a bit stronger though, I can tell. As I level up and as my guns get better, everything's getting a little bit more difficult. We need to get behind this wall somehow. Fucking legendary mole rat. Legendary glowing mole rat. It's probably gonna drop something good in it though. What do you got? Nuclear material. Duelist metal left leg. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use that. It's probably a lot better than what I have. Yep, it is.
Okay, cut the shit. Nothing there now. First
Whoa.
mistake, last mistake.
Where the fuck did I just get shot from? I have no idea where they are. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't hear them. And get to the mission. I gotta go around and to the left. Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Lamco mac and cheese. Fucking rad roaches. Why is that on fire? Oh, super mutants. Great. Haymarket Mall. Not my best option. We didn't necessarily go the best way. Alright, yep. We got ghouls. But I think we're getting closer to where we're supposed to be. Old Corner Bookstore. Fuck it. Let's go inside. Maybe there's something good in here. It is a marker on the map. Marker on the map means it could have some goodies. And I like goodies. Books probably means I could find one of those magazines that increases a stat. It's a pretty small place too, so it's not going to be too much of a sidetrack. Wait, what? Burnt lifestyle magazine, burnt textbook, burnt book, folder. I feel like this is a house to just escape into when you're in trouble. I don't see anything. We're going into the financial district. All right. Let's keep looking around. It's going to be like 2 hours of Fallout footage today, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm going to be back to posting my normal stuff today as well. Just look for it a little later. Just thought I'd let you know. Some people miss it, but when a new game comes out, I like to primarily focus on that until I get into the swing of the game. Oh, fuck. That's a mine. Alright, we got some crazy shit going down. Potato aim. Dog meat's good. What's that pistol? That pistol looked crazy. Compensated armor piercing. Not even close to what mine was. The fuck is this place? Mass Fusion Building? Oh, this is the tall ass building in the middle of the map. We're just gonna ignore this place and go to our mission. Oh, that's a landmine. Nope, no super mutants for me. AK Molotov throwers, I'm good. There's a sign that points right. Here we are. We actually got here. Jesus, this place is well freaking hidden. Going into Good Neighbor. Oh my god, you can get a sniper scope on the Magnum. It's happening. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna upgrade the Magnum a shit ton. Whenever I get Gun Nut 2, speaking of which, I actually leveled up. I should put something into something. I want to get the Gun Nut 2, but I'm just not high enough level yet.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft-head girl. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
Nobody saw that.
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Okay. That's one way to go about things.
Excuse me.
Hey.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor.
Hey there.
Saying.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not
Ugly.
even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Gonna pass.
Would have bargained you under the table anyway.
What an ass. Okay. Let's go upstairs and see if we could steal shit from her. There's nothing up here. The fuck? Hello. Alright. Let's go ahead and find our doctor. This place is just like a city in the middle of the city. Kind of like it. Memory den. This is where I'm supposed to go, right? Yeah, maybe. Perhaps. This place looks weird.
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari. May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out
Here
on
for
you.
Amari. She's downstairs. Amari's downstairs. You big fly.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Okay. How do we get downstairs? This doesn't look like downstairs at all.
You get caught pilfering around here, you don't get thrown in the pen.
Shh, it's
you get
okay.
thrown in a grave.
Downstairs, okay, here it is.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
Oh god.
Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
All right.
The other side.
See how the hell this goes. Hey, Doji. Sit. Sit, Doji, sit. Sit.
Initiating
okay.
brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmented. I'll try to step you through the intact
I'm tripping
memories
balls.
and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
What?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Kellogg ran away from home.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Okay. Where to now?
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us.
Gave your son a fucking gun.
Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good, and all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There, try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but You don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me,
Whoa.
she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact
Okay,
memory.
so he was originally a daddy issue person. He joined the Institute instead of the NCR because he was told by his mom the NCR shit.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you
I found another memory to
weren't
try.
there
I'll
to
connect
help them.
What happened from there? He went through the door. It's like he went on a mission. Some weird voice was talking to him.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Okay, so he became a hitman.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together.
Okay, so he's a drunk hitman.
There's almost always a bar, though.
Try this next one.
That's universal.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's
Just
all...
find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is where they steal my son. Jesus, I can see all of them. Wait, what?
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
There's me.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Backup subject?
Come here, baby. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right.
Oh god, this is getting deep.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
What old man?
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were.
Who's the old man?
Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
I think he was kind of like a hired gun to protect the boy.
Kellogg.
Wait, what?
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Wait.
Okay.
What? Hello?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What?
Bye.
Just teleport?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready. So they teleport into the Institute to avoid being spotted. My son, I guess, is some kind of, like a raised leader. They're gonna raise him in the ways of the Institute to be a better leader, I think.
I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm gonna take your duct tape and your stim packs.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak. A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe.
Alright, we're gonna have
By
the
way,
power armor.
I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright. I'm gonna need to use the power armor for this next mission. There he is.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
The fuck?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Alright. Hello, Doge. So, thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. A little bad acid trip, it seemed like. And we killed ourselves a freaking Deathclaw as well. Our second Deathclaw ever. I will be back in tomorrow's episode where we're heading over to the glowing sea wearing our power armor. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please leave a like down below if you did enjoy and leave a comment if you did not. I will see you guys tomorrow at the glowing sea. Adios.